क्लास यूटी मैं तो उसका पता नहीं उसी स्थान पर देखा है अफसोस ऐसा था ये बाहर लड़ना ऐसा है फोर्स जैसे है वैसा है अधिक गर्मी कैसे लगे ये तो मेरी गर्मी इसलिए जल्दी घूम रहा है इसमें गर्मी कुछ भी इसके ये पहले से होता है हाँ बात को क्या है बात अच्छा है बोले कि बात को क्या आता है इसलिए हो गया इसके अंदर बहुत हाँ और बस हम होता है बात जब बोलती है दूसरे क्लास पे जाकर बोलेंगे नहीं इधर हम स्टार्ट कर रहा है थैंक्स हाँ ट्रांसफर डिस्टेंस सॉरी यार ना सर आने वाले हैं देखो ये क्रेडिट है सॉरी क्रेडिट्स मैं दो ही आगे बोल हमारी इसमें कैसे करेंगे 6 घंटे झेला 2 घंटे चले गए 6 घंटे झेला तो नहीं 3 घंटे 1 घंटा काम चला रहा है वो सब पड़ेगा खाना सुबह सुबह तो कर लेकिन तो है लेकिन ग्रेड ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस देखो बाहर जॉइनिंग दी थी पता है जॉइनिंग आ रही है मैं जॉइनिंग मैं तो ज्यादा सारे नहीं मैं उल्टा बोलती हूँ यस आयुष हाँ ज्यादा फिर से हम लोग ग्रुप करना होगा वैसे ग्रुप करेंगे तो आप फ्री होगा स्लो हो जाएगा ये क्लास में पढ़ाई नहीं है पढ़ाई नहीं है एक दिन ग्रुप करके ऐसे कोई दिन का होता है फालतू का कुछ वाला देखते हैं सारे चल रहा है मैं घर पे last year last year के बारे में पढ़ा था इसमें अभी टेंशन मत लेना अच्छा भाई वो स्लोगन दे रहा है ये स्लोगन क्या कौन सा दो प्रश्न
Oh, hey, guys, I mean, you should wish me good evening. Standing up. Stand up remaining. अरे टीचर आके खुद पूछ रहा है तब तक बेशरम मतलब politely बैठ रहे हैं नीचे हाँ क्या हो गया if I'm coming from a break you forget me who am I good you are my one of the good batches there let uncle go and how's the rainy holidays going why you are going come no problem let it be alone and test हुआ मेरा सब्जेक्ट का one by one. Sunday which test? Resources. Right. Now from my topic, which subject? R&D. R&D. Keep. Okay. Uncle, let me कुछ बोलो. How's your schools are going on? Online में कौन है? Hey Arya, who are you? I'm saying Arya. Sit down, relax, sit down. Priya, who is Priya? This girl, Priya Prajapati, there. She's absent. Coming. And Arya is online. Who is this Nimai? You didn't sign my dear? Acha, sign it. And who's this Archana or Ankita Shah?
Ankana.
Oh, you are. क्या हो गया आज एकदम मैडम हाय हाउ आर यू बिहाइंड क्या हो गया कुछ नया क्या आज तो बर्थडे ठीक है hey tell me the topic what I was doing I also join
सर इसका बर्थडे है
अच्छा जाने दो हाँ पहले का अनियन करने का स्टार्ट Hey, listen. Economics, geography, how many chapters have finished? R&D finished. Water resources finished. Not finished. Second chapter we have done. Wildlife. Economics, I think we are in chapter number 3. Yes, sir. Chapter number 4 I have done it on the vacation. Globalization. So only this chapter is pending. नहीं किया ठीक है. Put the heading as money and credit. Money and credit. All the girls, oh my dear. He's sitting next to you. Money and credit in the chapter, please put the heading. Are you there live? And this rainfall is really that's Mumbai really. My flight were cancelled due to I think you there. Why?
I came early.
Hey guys, put the heading and write the introduction. Money and credit. Whoever turns left and talk to the girls, this boy. Okay. He'll be out of my class. And he's similar to the girl turning behind and talking to a girl. Kankana or Ankana. Ankana. Write down the heading and write down the introduction. Money and credit. Oh, enough. Write introduction. Settle down. Who? Joseph? Introduction of money. Introduction of money. Right? Not speak to. Introduction of that is important. Introduction of money after the failure of barter system. Introduction of money after the failure of barter system. Introduction of money after the failure of barter system was, if I use the word epoch making, EPOCH, no idea what the OCH. epoch making. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Epoch. Now I'm done with it. अगर मैं बात करेगा तुम लोग बात करो मैं जाके बाहर बैठ. What did I say? Epoch making. We can say point of monetary economy. Monetary economy. Yes.
After epoch making.
Point. Actually, incident or accident देना था, but मैंने point. It's not an incident. Of monetary economy.
Then what is epoch?
I'll tell you. मैं आता आपको से कुछ मीनिंग तुमसे तो मुंह बंद है ना ये वही सानी का है आई डोंट इसका डेरिवेशन कोई तो पल्ला होता है पार वही कौन पल्ला होता है दैट लोडा पल्ला होता है मेरा इन्वेस्टेड माय मनी wasted. Now look here. Now you are settled down. Now this chapter will give you two things. One, what is barter system? You know what was barter system?
Yes, sir.
Is it prevailing now?
No.
Which system we are having?
Money.
Money system. Or what did I write? Monetary system. What is monetary? Use of money. But was money used right from the day one? Then what did we do? Then what was barter system? One good with the another. Very good, very good. Equivalent. ठीक है. Then what made you to stop the barter system?
Because it was based on the needs of the people.
Because
The same word.
नहीं वो तो फिर उसने
find somebody that wanted the same thing as selling.
I had found somebody.
You want.
ये आपका वॉल्यूम में ही है पहला पॉइंट ही है इट इज डबल कोइंसिडेंस ऑफ वन है ना उधर चलो somebody tell me what is this there was this problem lack of double coincidence due to which barter system stopped and monetary system started. So let me show you like a marketing agent. Barter system stopped.
They did not find someone who needed the item they wanted to give and they.
नहीं यार ऐसा सम्मान से तो लोग डिलीट नहीं हुए इकोनॉमिक्स में कहाँ से सम्मान है हाँ बोलो think what is this double coincidence it is there in the volume
Both should agree with the deal.
okay then what happened
They would buy and sell each other's commodities.
then let them buy and sell after money क्यों लाया I've written the word lack of double coincidence is the answer.
Yes.
Anybody?
Where both the parties agree to sell.
And that is double coincidence. Simple. What is the meaning of the lack of double
Not wanted
coincidence?
to.
Not both the parties are not agreeing.
Some what they are selling. We buy what they are selling.
Very good, very good. I really love everyone is trying to answer. Okay, one X, another is Y.
Not compulsory that will come the same thing.
Correct. Both are producer. Okay, let's say both are producer. Producing what? One producer producing rice and another producer producing wheat. Correct? अभी double coincidence कैसे explain होगा? X is giving rice and in turn wheat. Happy? Who is happy now here? Both of them are happy. So what is happening? Lack को हटा के बोलो. It's a double coincidence. Both will fully. And parties I will celebrate right now. Middle girl, get up and tell me. Quick, I forget your name. What's the name? Forget your name, I said. I forgot your name.
That's true.
Please get up, my dear. Explain this.
Double constant.
Nothing is hidden. She remains standing. Who else? Uncle, my dear. Busy explaining important concept and what is that very important are you going to offer to her? She's going to tell
Both the producers, the person is producing rice and the person is producing wheat, both are meeting each other's want or need. So both of them become happy because they get what they need. So
So,
Consider.
yes, this girl. What is inside the bench now?
What?
Right. हाथ इधर था उधर मत रखो मोबाइल इधर रखो
But
Thank you.
Priya was just
No,
lamp
get up and say this. Yes,
Double coins.
you should get up.
What you are asking on sleeping stuff now. Okay, now double confidence. What I believe is
You don't believe, you should see it.
okay. Sure. Like it's not complexity that you'll get the same thing once again.
What a side effect. Is this person wait, wait. Okay, Vaishnavi. Get up. Very good. आज तक किसी को नहीं मालूम था. What explain me what has happened.
Exchange of goods.
And then what has happened?
Satisfied.
Then what has happened? दोनों अपना पैसे पे सो गया. And what made you to bring monetary? That is what I'm leading you. Sit down, sit down. You remain standing. Both of you sit down.
Sir, in this case, both the people X and Y are agreeing to buy and sell the
Then
commodity.
when they will stop the system? That is my question.
When they will stop the system, because if an example, wheat is produced less and wheat is, if
He is coming to
person-
the answer.
if the person Y is not agreeing to sell.
Okay, very good, Siddharth. At least he got the pulse. Now suddenly Y has started producing rice as well. Now what will happen? Y will say, nahi chahiye tera rice. But who will need the wheat?
Exercise.
X will need the wheat. अभी बताओ क्या solution क्या देगा? How the rice producer X will convince the Y to give him the wheat? नहीं यार. अभी तो था ही नहीं second third. You stand up, my dear. वो खुद ही आपने आपको बताया.
That X may give him something else.
May na? I said no, I will not give.
That if he must be having good quality rice.
He is confusing this person. Angana Kabajol. What's her name? Yes, yes, speak up, please.
So like here,
Sit down. I don't want to. My dear good student.
increase the price and density.
Oh my God, who will increase the price? आप लोग सब कुछ बोल रहे हैं आंसर छोड़ के. Sit down, sit down, sit down. I could not expect. He was trying to.
The double quantity.
Ah.
The fee.
Who is that double quantity? Ruko. Let me write this. Now tell me, is it correct? What is that?
In this case.
In this case, Y will say, give me any common medium of exchange. I'm ready to give you wheat. But don't give me rice. Correct? And what is that common medium of exchange we are going to study? It is money. अब समझ में आ रहा है? Everyone understood. Initially, barter system was happy. Till the time, what is the problem had happened? Everyone repeat. Then what is this? Double coincidence of want, which enforced which system? Barter system. Since there was a trouble, one person might have produced the other commodity. He said no to the opposite person. Then what the Y asked him? Give me a common medium of exchange. Abhi clear hai? Barter system क्यों बंद हुआ? And why did we switch over to which economy? Monetary economy. Now tell me, did money started directly RBI print market? Then what was the initial form of money? Very good.
Captains.
Okay, that is for dowry when marrying. That is good. हाँ, points पहले नहीं है यार. आया बाद में. हाँ, initially क्या?
Grades and factors for economy.
नहीं, there were many. Come on. You know what are the stones?
Yes.
Which stones? जो रोड में पड़ा उठा के लेकर आए लोग आए थे उसी से मारे.
Precious stones.
Precious and semi-precious, something like which I am wearing. Something. पता नहीं उतना सामान. But something like stones. फिर उसके बाद क्या हो रहेगा? Pieces of metals. I remember when I studied this RBI in detail, my thesis was there. So they told me, sir, pieces of leather को भी देता था. अभी मैं अपने जूता उठा के दे रहा हूँ भैया 1 किलो राइस दो उसी से मारेगा मुझसे. ये क्या है? तो भाई साहब ये बातें सिस्टम है कल ही अलगे सर ने बताया हाँ
It's only just grains and
अच्छा अच्छा हाँ कभी एक्सेप्ट द एनसीईआरटी बट देन वन थिंग वाज वेरी कॉमन व्हाट वाज दैट जो सब लोग ने बोला सर इसका वैल्यू कितना है सर उसका वैल्यू कितना देखो आजकल हम बात भी करते हैं ना स्पेशली मी आई वैल्यू द पर्सन बट हमारा मुंह तो ऐसा रबर का ट्यूब की तरह कुछ भी कर स्पेशली यू गाइस you speak with your her or him in a very valuable way you know what is valuable tell me कैसा है क्यों
Respectful.
हाँ क्या कर रहा है तुझे क्या करना है फिर क्या चल रहा है क्यों हर चीज में क्यों आता है फिर नेक्स्ट टाइम जो बंदा पूछेगा मैं मर रहा हूँ क्यों he will reply so the word value is very important which value the stones that I am giving you the leather pieces I am giving you then they said let us have some common medium of exchange through whom through the government enough and in India who makes this minting of money not printing RBI okay anybody tell me RBI established कौन सा साल में हुआ
90s.
ना वेरी नाइस कौन है भाई जागरण वाला बंदा मुंह छुपा के बोल रहा है इट स्टार्टेड इन द ईयर 1935 हाँ बिफोर इंडिपेंडेंस ओनली एंड फुल फ्लेज फंक्शन हो गया 1937 38 में फुल फ्लेज सो टुडे यू गो टू नासिक डोंट गो आफ्टर द लेक्चर गो टू होम ओनली we have Nashik minting press which press I am saying why not printing press सर अगर आप और मैं छापेगा ना उसको प्रिंटिंग बोलते हैं और आरबीआई लेके जाके हमको ऐसा छापेगा फिर anybody visited आप लोग को एक बार लेके जाना पड़ेगा दिस इज नाशिक इज टू हां नहीं we can take you in to certain where these coins are you know pouring like Lakshmi Devi लड़कियां बैठ जाती हो सर गिरो से you are allowed to go but to certain extent so today the every government backs up what common medium of exchange abhi clear hai
Yes.
did I explain the evolution of evolution of money and failure of its system
Barter system.
absolutely clear is there any shadow of a doubt shall I explain more with some more examples
Yes, sir.
which examples you need my dear now give me the instance I'm ready to give you the example now what is her name Ashwati you start reading you lead प्रचिति स्टार्ट रीडिंग माय डियर इकोनॉमिक्स में है थोड़ा सा आपको रीडिंग भी हो जाएगा देन इट्स इजी फॉर मी नहीं वॉल्यूम से करना है दोनों ने नहीं लाया नो प्रॉब्लम आई कैन ए वेयर इज टू वॉल्यूम ऑफर वन टू दिस माय मैन
Sir, I am going to give a speech.
सो आई विल मेक यू प्रैक्टिस दैट डेफिनेटली व्हाई ओनली दिस इसके लिए इसका क्यों फंडामेंटल राइट जल्दी पढ़ो माय डियर अच्छा गिव इट टू हर 9 9 व्हाट Can you read Ankita? You are. Over it. All my colleagues who work at the mill, they. I'll read karo.
Yes, sir. Introduction. Ancient times. In early ages, Indians used grains and cattle as money. Then metallic coins like gold, silver, and copper were used thereafter. Since money acts as an intermediate between process of goods and services, so it is called as a medium of exchange.
Alright, read.
Yes, sir. For example, take the case of a shoe.
Wait, I'm getting it. Relax, my dear girl. What's her name? Relax, I'm getting it. Carry on.
Take the case of a shoe manufacturer who wants to sell shoes in the market and buy wheat. The shoe manufacturer will first
तो मैंने मजाक में बोला जूता देकर राइट तो इधर तो जूता भी टेंपल आ गया है ना गुड
The shoe manufacturer will first exchange shoes that he has produced for money and then exchange the money for wheat. So this example clearly illustrates that how money helps in exchanging.
Underline the word illustrate. What is the meaning of the word illustrate? Anybody? Demonstrate. You know what is a demo? Demo. Right. Go ahead.
Double
Hey, tell me one thing. In my absence, who took my lecture? What's free there? And you are addressing me indirectly. No, मेरा lecture cancel हुआ ना वो पूछ
That's when Mr. Bhagesh.
अच्छा है। अच्छा है मैं ये क्या हुई मैं 3 दिन से सिर्फ फ्लाइट ही ले रहा था फिर मैंने फ्लाइट वाला को बोल दिया होटल में डाल कमरा पैसे तो मेरे पॉकेट से गए साला फिर देन समहाउ एयर इंडिया ने मुझे सेफली लॉन्च किया हाँ फ्लाइट अच्छा है आंख बंद करके नीचे उतरते अभी मैं पूछ रही है उतर गया हाँ नहीं उतर I was very happy that the pilot was driving my like a local Falcon. मैं मतलब उतर गया हाँ वो रोड में है अभी 3 घंटा तक तो हम लोग फ्लाइट में ही थे but I was praying कि एयर इंडिया अगर आज मुझे सेफली उतार दिया I will go and pray with God because my mother was just next to me so I want her to be safe more than me right? So at least for the time being please एयर इंडिया को तो थोड़ा टाइम के लिए बॉयकॉट मत करो देयर इज सम है कुछ है एयर इंडिया फ्लाइट तो अंदर से बहुत अच्छा दिखता है बट टेक ऑफ करने के बाद मुझे अच्छे से कोई मतलब नहीं है मुझे सेफ्टी से मतलब है और मैं बार-बार एयर होस्टेस पूछा मैं व्हेन इट विल लैंड सर इट विल लैंड सर मतलब श्योर ना तो सर any problem tell me I will open no don't open the door you know that Ahmedabad issue that fellow opened the door and साला उसको इतना दिमाग कैसे आया सब लोग मर रहे और मैं अकेला बच गया हाँ I opened the door and jumped out वो अच्छा बंदा है 200 आदमी उसको कोसता रहेगा तो अकेला बच्चा हम लोग सब गए and who's the chief minister one chief minister of the time I booked my tickets मेरा मम्मी को किसी उनका बुढ़िया फ्रेंड ने बता दिया कि तेरा बेटा ने जो टिकट क्या ना उसी में वो लोग मर गए तो मेरा मम्मी उस दिन ब्रश करते थे कौन सा टिकट किया है बोले क्या ब्रश करना नहीं मैंने सुना एयर इंडिया का कुछ तकलीफ हो गया मतलब कोई तकलीफ नहीं तो लुक एट द पोलाइट व्हाट शी इज पुटिंग टू यू नो रेस कौन सा तकलीफ हो नहीं कुछ एक्सीडेंट है एक्सीडेंट और एयर इंडिया इट्स वेरी सेफ नहीं मेरी फ्रेंड बोली थी मतलब उसको पकड़ के लास्ट so I heard that there is no चुप बैठ कर सुन के जरा टेंशन और से तो उसके कान में कुछ भी डाल नहीं नहीं एक्सीडेंट नहीं हुआ वो थोड़ा सा रुक गया था फ्लाइट बीच में बोला हाँ look that lady is changing because my mother is that neuro issues ना बीच में रुक गया था हाँ बस स्टॉप था अबे मैं उधर रुक गया था नहीं आप लोग सेफ है बोला हाँ सेफ है भाई but what was that one good thing while he landing in the Mumbai International Airport also it was so heavy rain and when the pilot showed his mic तो मम्मी को तुरंत याद है अरे रेनफॉल हो रहा है रेनफॉल मतलब अभी लैंडिंग हो रहा है रेनफॉल होते होते लैंड and then we were inside the cabin almost for 20 minutes and she wants to jump up अरे इतना सारा पैसेंजर है कहाँ से तू जंप करेगी बैठ and it was one good flight that I will write it in my voluntary books next year so Air India for 3 months please है ना मेरा भारत महान but Air India हमारे साथ नहीं but पता नहीं that has been a sabotage the one flight है ना तो there is some reasons कि कुछ sabotage हुआ है because वो flight almost land होके तुरंत निकल रहा था इतना बड़ा accident होने का chances ही नहीं and that also it's an international flight and Air India is good हाँ क्या हाँ hardly 20 minutes में हुआ है and that also एक engine fail हुआ दूसरा इंजन चालू था 1 मिनट में कहां से 1 मिनट में तो वो रनवे में भी नहीं है हाँ दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम अगर बीच हवे में होता वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड मिरेकल दैट फेलो जंप्ड आउट एंड बट स्टोरी चालू है आइदर आई फील चाइनी तो नहीं है बट तुर्की इज देयर बिकॉज़ सम पार्ट्स आर मेड फ्रॉम तुर्की ये फ्लाइट तो अभी यहाँ और एयर इंडिया ने भी A171 को बंद नहीं कर दिया वो नंबर ही नहीं डालता कोई भी फ्लाइट because this is a dreadful 2 दिन के बाद और एक फ्लाइट which was landing I think कहाँ से आया था कतार से एक फ्लाइट आया था कहाँ से no not Dash fire was there they extinguished चलो let us come back to our money economy understood okay so I was missing you guys while I was traveling I was moving left and right and I was thinking about you guys आप लोग क्या सोच रहा था not I know I'm sorry I read that
Double coincidence of wants implies a situation where both parties have to agree to sell and buy each other.
underline the word Tell and buy. Arya, are you understanding? Go ahead.
Because of availability of money,
Ah.
this kind of situation is easily avoided.
Underline that word money and avoid. Oh my dear boy, what are you doing? कैसे बोलने सर? तो वो कर रहा था तू क्या कर?
Sir, we. अरे बाप रे.
किसी का ड्रीम में है. Read.
How does the use of money make it easier to exchange things? A person holding money can easily exchange it.
Hey, no need to read. No need to read. Come here. Modern forms of money, currency. एक काम करो पहले notebook में आप लोग लिखो introduction. Which I give you 2-3 points. Then we will go into the language. Look how this girl is very good. She has made the notes of her own. You see what she has made coming early. Right up. Go ahead. Hey, essential क्या क्या है spelling? Now I was to praise without looking at the spelling. Money, right up. All right. A common medium of exchange. No, it's okay. Money. No. A common medium of exchange. Money, a common medium of exchange, was soon introduced. To facilitate. What does facilitate? FACI. LITATE. Manage, benefit all trade transactions. Soon FACI. See the spelling mistake species. FACI. पूरा ही रट करो. Facilitate. What did I say?
All trade.
Transactions. After the failure of barter system. After the failure of barter system. After the failure of barter system. Next point. Okay. System. Double coincidence of more. Careful with the spelling, incidence. Don't write incident. Which I was discussing incident. An economic situation. Double coincidence of ones is an economic situation in which both the parties. Why can't I use the word buyer and seller here? फिर वो money आना पड़ेगा ना. Buyer को money देना होगा. That is why I'm using both the parties involved in the trade. Both the parties involved in the trade are happy to exchange. Each other's commodity. Are happy to exchange. Here we see each other's commodity. हमारे घर में मिक्स भी सेट होता है. तो चूल्हों पर पानी में डूब मरने के लिए ज्यादा है. What did I say? Each other's commodities without money. Without money. What did you say? Without money. Say it.
Sir,
Why? Can you read?
sir, in volume it is you they use buyers.
ठीक है ना, ये भी अच्छा लग रहा है ना. जो तुझे सिंपल लगे वही लिखना. Next. It is the lack. LACK. Next point. It is the lack of. बाकी लिख देना DOC. DOCW. DOCW once. It is the lack. Whatever you write. Which enforce. ये जो लिखने की तरह कुछ लोग नाटक कर रहे हैं, मैं नोटबुक आके चेक करूंगा. हाँ, कुछ लड़कियां भी है, कुछ लड़के. Which enforce the introduction of a common medium of exchange. इसको double inverted comma में डालना, quotes में डालना. So did I bring my mobile?
Common medium of exchange.
Sir, whole line.
हाँ, whole line. Double coincidence of one. I didn't bring my mobile.
Common medium of exchange.
हाँ. Double coincidence of want. That is IE. That is right capitals, money. That is money, right? हाँ, अब ये heading लिखना. I will answer. Modern forms of money. Modern forms of money. What is that Hindi word we call it in English? हम लोगों का ना आत्मकथा लिखने का. अभी सब सुना है कॉइन का या मनी का आत्मकथा सुना है? कैसे कैसे जरा बताइए. Because we had it in my school days when I was in my 5th standard, I remember. अंजरा बोलिए what is coin का आत्मकथा? हाँ, means the coin. हाँ.
फिर वो नया निकलता है, फिर वो सबके पास चला
अरे वाह, सेम है यार, यही बचपन में मुझे भी पढ़ा है. मतलब
फिर मैंने पढ़ा है.
पढ़ा है. Very good, very good. देखो, now I said the word modern. Do you think what you and me are using modern forms? Or what do you mean by forms of money? The first one they've given, I put it like this. One is currency, correct? I'll use plus coins as well. Is it a modern form of money?
Yes.
Because now you're not going any stone. Now you're not going any leather pieces. He will give you one big chana. Look at that. क्या लिख रहा है? And now the latest that I will be giving it something like digital money. What is digital money according to you? Yeah, very bad. India is the soul. Anybody tell me the full form of UPI?
Unified payment method.
Very good boy. Good. Very few people know this. Interface.
Yes.
You say, what is that? India is the first country. We more than good countries are using. Yesterday I want to make payment to an European this one for my some international exams. So they asked me to pay in paper. You know what is paper?
Yes.
You know is it? मुझे कुछ नहीं मालूम. क्या है? हाँ, वैसा नहीं है. They asked me to pay in euro. And I installed that. उसने दुनिया भर का checking किया, ये वो सब ओके हो गया. Then you know payment was in USD. They were asking me, सर जल्दी करो यूरो में पे करने वाला है. रुकना है यार. तू 1000 यूरो मांग रहा है और 1000 यूरो का कन्वर्शन इंडियन रुपी में, फिर उसका कन्वर्शन यूएसडी में, फिर उसका कन्वर्शन पेपाल. मतलब बेटा तो बंदी फिर नोट तू पे कर, मैं तुझे डायरेक्टली पे. So what is all this I'm talking? Yes. Maybe after 2 years you are going to foreign university. There is the payment of fees that you have to go to that university. मुझे याद है पहले हम लोग बैंक भरता था और बहुत few banks था. मेरा जो पहला जो पेमेंट था यूके के लिए उसने करते दिया, मैंने पैसे दिए, पेमेंट नहीं करता वो. But now every bank does it. What is that? International payment. Correct? Have you seen $1 million currency from America? Very few. In fact, एक friend ने मुझे वाया रूट से लेकर आया, ये निकाल के दे तुझे 20%. मतलब मैं निकाल के जाऊँ, मैं अंदर जाके 23 गिरेगा तब मैं नहीं आएगा, मेरा नाम मत कर. Anybody knows a place called Muhammad Ali Road? I went to one of the Miyas. तो उसने मुझे कितने का है? Sir, currency. मैंने कहा तो promissory note it brings, and you can black में निकाल सकता है. And मैंने ट्राई तो किया, बट जैसा मुझे वो मेरे से क्रॉस क्वेश्चन करा था, मुझे लगा यही पुलिस का वो हो सकता है. उन्होंने नहीं चाचा, मैं सब मजाक कर रहा था. टॉम या आप सब मेरे दोस्त बाद में लाए, उसका प्रेजेंट किया था. And if I am caught, then I am into that FERA and FEMA rules. You know what are FERA? Foreign exchange regulation and foreign exchange management. इतना बड़ा currency तूने. I also exchanged to my nearest branch in Morange area. मैं डॉलर्स में लेकर आता था 3000 4000. And the manager $4000. बैठो सर बैठो, ये चाय होना चाहिए. पहले मुझे अच्छा लगे. सर मार्केट में चल रहा है 190, आई विल गिव यू 189 उस टाइम का रेट बोल रहा हूँ, मतलब वो तो मुझे 190 बोल दे रहा है, ठीक है सर आप भी नहीं मैं भी 190 एंड एक्सचेंज दैट टू अमेरिकन हरियाली नोट एंड मैनेजर बोले फिर कब जा रहा है, मैंने टिकट अमेरिका, बोले क्यों, नहीं आते समय लेकर आएंगे ना, मैंने टिकट डालना पड़ेगा सर और फीलिंग्स. So this is I'm explaining these are international currencies. You and me can trade now. I think somebody from your class only asked me, sir, आप Bitcoin जानता है क्या? You know what is a Bitcoin?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin एक छोटा है, Ethereum है, और भी 2-3 है. But Bitcoin, at least for the time being, RBI ने almost मना किया है. तो ये सब आपको लगेगा सर है ना, हमको coins में लेके क्या फिर Bitcoin में. So these are called as modern forms of money. Correct? So first is currency. What is currency? A paper. Is it a paper? Yes. But backed by whom? The central bank. And the signature of the governor has to be there. कभी देखा वो currency note में क्या लिखा रहता है? क्या लिखा है? I promise to pay the bearer the sum of whatever. If it is 100, 200, whatever. Then why then coins? The coins are of lower denomination. Correct? I mean, you can use pence, you can use shillings, you can use cent. India का नहीं, बाहर का अलग-अलग बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ, yes ma'am. हाँ, मतलब different denomination होता है. Then we understand coins were becoming heavy to carry. अभी मैं जाके टू व्हीलर ले रहा हूँ, 80,000 का टू व्हीलर, तो उसने बोला किधर है पेमेंट, है ना लॉरी में, है लॉरी में किधर, 10 रुपए का कॉइन. बोला कब गिनेगा तू, जब तक गिनेगा मैं बाइक लेके निकल जाए. Ah, there are some XYZ. I remember my ICSE story comes with a chapter called Locomotive 16. वो Mercedes खरीदता है अमेरिका में by putting that coins only, shillings दे के खरीदता है. 3 दिन वो बेचारे गिनते हैं, तब तक वो Mercedes लेके निकलता है. So we say coins are heavy. Then why do you need coins? Sir, lower denomination के लिए coins की जरूरत है. As he was saying me 10 rupees का coins है, 5 rupees का coins है. I've heard 90% people saying 5 rupees का dollar है. मतलब कैसा है? 5 rupees का dollar है. He only is saying 5 rupees with dollar. मैं बोला भाई साहब ये coin है. हाँ वही होता है. तू चुपचाप लेके जा. बोला रे 5 rupees का coin बोलना. Understood what I am saying? Next is what? Next to currency and coins, it is deposits with the bank. Who can tell me what kind of deposits we have? One we have FD and one we have RD. What is FD? Anybody? What is RD? Huh? Anybody? It is called as a recurring deposit or recurring deposit. What is fixed deposit? I put my money for a period of 1 year to maximum for a period of 3 years. Is it a modern form? Yes, it is. I mean, how does the bank earn interest? By asking the people to put their money into save. And you are offered one piece of interest also. So if it is fixed deposit, you cannot break it. 3 साल का रहेगा, अगर आपको emergency है तो break कर सकता है, but they will cut your money. अभी मुझे याद है, my papa was a big believer in this FD, and I'm exactly opposite of my dad. I'm a zero believer of FD. Why is it that? Because मेरा 15,000 वो 3 साल के लिए लॉक करेगा, और 3 साल के बाद कितना देगा? Close to 19,990, मतलब 20,000 देगा. पापा वो 15,000 में 3 महीने में ना 50,000 बनाए. फिर पापा बोला फिर ये भी बनेगा. बोले ये क्या? जीरो भी बन सकता. Stock investment. Correct. But what is the good thing about FD? You do not have any risk. You will get your interest. But what is the problem? You cannot use the money till the FD does not mature. Right word, yeah? Mature girls. Good. So we always believe this currency and coins are very important. Next क्या है? Next is your deposits. ये नहीं आएगा आपको, but ये आएगा. What is the next one, my dear? Check is it? Third one क्या है?
Demand.
हाँ वो तो मैंने कर दिया इधर. Demand deposits and RDR same हाँ. वो मैं notes में दे दूँगा. What is the next one? A check. How many of you know how to write a check? हाँ मैं बताऊँगा notes में दूँ. What is a check, by the way? CHEQE. What is it? It is a piece of paper issued by the bank to the deposit holder where you and me can use it. I will write a check. In fact, I'll get a check and show you. If this is the check, okay, we have two kinds of checks generally. This is a bearer check, and this is a cross check or account paid check. अभी bearer check ऐसे pay, you write the name of the person, amount and cash जो भी है और आपका signature. Whereas here everything is same except you can see two lines are crossed in left hand corner of the check. इसको हम लोग cross बोलते हैं. Why it is a cross check?
Somebody cannot figure out the.
Very good, safety. अभी आपका पापा ने जो यूटी का फीस पे किया रहेगा थ्रू चेक, ये क्रॉस चेक से पे कर. What is then a cross check? You cannot manipulate that check. Second, when you deposit that check, you cannot go to that concerned person. अभी for example ये XY बंदा ना SBI का चेक दिया, अगर उसने मुझे बेरर का दिया मैं डायरेक्टली SBI में ही जाऊँ और मेरा कोई भी आईडी प्रूफ दिखा के पैसा हाथ में दे दे. अभी ऑलमोस्ट बेरर 0%, कोई भी बेरर चेक नहीं दे. Everyone gives me a which check? Cross check. Now what I need to do? I need to fill a challan or a document and I have to put it into my account. मेरे पास अभी एक्सिस बैंक है, तो एक्सिस बैंक will communicate to which bank? SBI. Mr. X ने अल्केश को इतना चेक दिया है क्या? वो बोलेगा yes. उसके अकाउंट में पैसा है क्या? Yes. वायर ट्रांसफर, उसको वायर ट्रांसफर दो. वायर ट्रांसफर से जितना भी उसने अमाउंट किया वो मेरा अकाउंट में आ गया. Both the person are safe. How? That I cannot say on one day कि मुझे चेक नहीं मिला, तो मतलब तूने मुझे पे नहीं किया. Similarly, you can also do not deny. क्यों? Because आपका अकाउंट में भी मेरा नाम का एंट्री रहेगा और मेरा अकाउंट में भी आपका नाम का एंट्री रहेगा कि you are given me this much. Is it okay? Is check a modern form of money? Absolutely clear. I will bring the check and show you in the next lecture. What is the next one? That is it. Now you write the heading. I'm going to give the answer directly. Modern forms of money. Write on first. Currency and coin. Currency and coin. Issued by, currencies and coins are issued by the central bank or the government bank of any central or the government bank of any country. Country. Yes, countries. It's just I tell them to get a check for you. कोई भी चलेगा, आइटम लेगा. Very good, very good. Six के बारे में डिस्कशन होगा. होटल का वेटर है, बोलते हैं ऐसे अभी लिख. Even uncle understand what I'm teaching. ये गधे लोग को नहीं समझ. चेक लाया, वो क्या कर ऑर्डर डालते हैं. ऐसा कुछ नहीं. वो कलर लाइट है. Hey guys, listen. Now look at this check. It is written pay. So what is it is written? Universal Tutorials Limited. Which bank check it is? It is the Deccan Merchants Cooperative Bank. इसे आपका स्टूडेंट का डायरेक्ट है जिसका भी है. फिर नीचे लिखा है 29,079 ओनली. वो अमाउंट इधर आया है एंड द कंसर्न पर्सन इज साइन. देखो इधर लिखा है HDFC बैंक में ये जाएगा. And अंकल वो भी बताइए वो चालान बताइए चालान ना पता नहीं. Now what universal tutorials will do? They will go to the bank where UT is having the account. They will fill this with that particular challan and they'll put it in the account. Maybe it will take 2 days or 3 days, but the amount will be transferred from whose account? The Deccan Merchants to the HDFC account what he is holding. It is bank to bank transaction. समझ में आया? So this is a big check. And our check कौन सा है? Payer, which you can issue to your very near and dear friends. और बड़ा amount का नहीं करना 1000 2000 3000 आपको लगता है कि चलो लेके. Is it clear? So this is our next time if you have an account ask मंदिर का छोड़ दो. Ask your parents to make you write a check. It is very and ये उसको बोलते हैं check number. ये दिख रहा है 310070. अभी इसका next check रहेगा 71. और ये बैंक का MICR कोड बोलते हैं. MICR कोड वो आपको नहीं है वो बैंक के लिए. और you can see savings account and जब cross check रहता है the person will write behind also. If it is a bearer check no need to write. It goes with the signature. So this is a very powerful instrument. Is it clear?
Yes.
Everyone, anybody have a query? Tell me. MICR is called micro interface customer reference code something है. हमको लेना देना नहीं बैंक का सर्विस. So this is a cross check. Make your parents to write a check by you only. हाँ.
What is written here?
वो उनका details लिखा है UPSC trading account. अभी मैं रहेगा मैं signature कर सकता हूँ. But is a cross check. I will sign here also. I will sign here. Understood? चलिए. Thank you. वो आप लोग एक काम करो. If you are having an account and if you want to write a check, bring a check for me. मतलब मेरा नाम से मतलब लेकर आओ. I'll teach you how to write a check. Correct? हमको याद है इंग्लिश में टेलीग्राम. हाँ बोल.
How does the check bounce?
When you are giving an amount, but वो amount जब अकाउंट में डिपॉजिट होता है तूने वो पैसा उधर निकाल लिया. Amount is deposit is less, but आपने बड़ा चेक दे दिया. अभी तो हाई कोर्ट इज अ पनिशेबल ऑफेंस बोथ फॉर यू एंड फॉर द पर्सन. हाँ ये देखो. हाँ देखो अच्छे बाउंस हुआ है. समझ में आया? दिस इज अभी बैंक ने डिटेल्स दिया है क्या रीजन से बाउंस हुआ है. कभी इनसफिशिएंट फंड रहेगा, कभी सिग्नेचर मैच हुआ नहीं रहेगा या डेट गलत लिख दिया एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. अगर इनसफिशिएंट ऑफ फंड है इट इज अ क्रिमिनल ऑफेंस. पहले मुझे याद है हमारे स्कूल डेज में कोई क्या है पैसा चेक दे दूंगा जा उधर है ही नहीं अकाउंट. हाँ नेम डिफरेंस. हाँ CS related to no single that पैसे also should not be. वो अपने पॉकेट से थोड़ी डालेंगे. फिर आप जाके पूछेगा मैंने तो डिफरेंस दिया तूने कैसे पास किया. अंडरस्टूड? इज चेक क्लियर? चलो लेट अस राइट कोड में जाएंगे तो फिर चलते रहेंगे. अब मैं उसको बाहर बुला के कॉलर पकड़ के क्लियर कर दूँ. Any fancy full stop. It is minted. It is minted. MINTED. It is minted. MINTED. Printing जो हम करते हैं minting government करता है. Minted by the government authority. With due formalities. Due formalities. Authority. हाँ मतलब जो भी उसमें सिग्नेचर वो सब रहता है. Formalities. One more line. Every day, every minute day. वो आके RBI का जो गवर्नर है ना एंड हमारा फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर डिसाइड करता है. मतलब एक दिन में मिनिमम 5 से 10 करोड़ का प्रिंटिंग हो सकता है. ना कैपेसिटी है. डिपेंड्स ऑन द RBI बोलता है कि इतना प्रिंट मारो इतना प्रिंट मारो. आपको क्यों पता चलेगा? क्या आप तुरंत जाके बोलते हैं. Even the employee is working on a color. हाँ I remember during our school days ना अगर किसी का पापा बैंक में काम करता है और वो भी कैशियर में लक्ष्मी की तरह हाँ डाल सकते. अगर आपको लेके जाएगा ऐसा बड़ा बड़ा पॉकेट में डालेगा आपके. अरे यार माय डैड वाज इनटू एटॉमिक न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट. तो मेरा डैड ने ना टिफिन के अंदर कुछ चुपा के लेकर आया. तो मैंने बोला ये कैसे लेके था आपको तो चेकिंग इतना चल रहा. अरे वो सिक्योरिटी को बोला छोड़ दे नेक्स्ट टाइम. हम लोग जब वही पावर प्लांट में जाता ना इतना चेकिंग कैंप मोबाइल था नॉट अलाउड. फिर मेरा डैड का आईडी नंबर बोली तो चेक करेगा यू आर द सन. मैंने कहा फिर then you are going, इतना चेकिंग होता है तो आप सोच लो आरबीआई का मिंटिंग में कितना चेकिंग होता है। वरना तो अगर ऐसा नहीं कि कॉइन कर रहा कि मैं कहीं पकड़ा या कहीं चल नहीं कर रहा। देखो ये all are in one mood। हाँ what is it? Tell me what is it? I'm eager to listen. Or where?
What you wrote of the
ये 2000 हाँ जब मिंट हुआ है ऐसा बोलना 5 रुपए का कॉइन के 2000 किधर किधर वो फेक वो लोग इशू कर रहे हैं यू कैन यूज इट इन मार्केट पता hey write out coins are of lower denomination. Coins are of lower denomination. Continue. Coins are of lower denomination. Difficult to carry longer distance. Coins are of lower denomination. Semicolon डाल करना. Difficult to carry long distance. So paper currencies were issued. So यार ये जिंदा एक मांगे ऐसे ही मार So paper currencies were issued which are easy and light. They will ask you why coins को बंद करके paper currency लाया, which are easy and light to carry. Light भी है ना? Right. Very light. Next you write down what is that? Deposits with the bank is it? Write down. Deposits with the banks. The next important. It is the next important. Write down. It is the next important modern form. It is the next important modern form of money, which are of. Put a hyphen. Same line में लिखो. 1. Demand deposits, which are of demand deposits. 2. नहीं इधर नहीं दिया, उधर कौन सा deposit दिया है? Fixed deposit दिया है. Write down fixed deposit. FD. Demand प्राप्त. और DD बनाना पड़ता है. रिकरिंग डिपॉजिट कोई भी चलेगा. FD मैं बताऊंगा देखना मत. नहीं आप लोग को ऐसे एक only my lecture you get lot of query. बाकी lecture चुपचाप तो सारा तो सुनता हो वो भी मैं देखता हूँ. No queries nothing. Very good. मेरे साथ मस्ती कर सकते हैं. ठीक है देखो I'll explain. The word recurring everybody knows what is recurring. Coming again and again. अभी FD is what? एक बार आज आपने मनी डाला तो बैंक बोलेगा 3 साल के बाद ही मैं आपको ये पैसा रिटर्न दूं क्योंकि आपने FD बनाया. मतलब I am going to give you rate of interest higher than what is normal ऐसा. सेविंग अकाउंट में उतना रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि आप एनी टाइम जाके अपना मनी विथड्रॉ कर सकते हो बट FD में नहीं करते. मुझे अभी भी याद है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बोर्ड रहेगा. अभी भी आप कोई भी बैंक में जाओ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बोर्ड रहेगा उधर लिखा रहेगा FD एंड उन लोगों को इंटरेस्ट रेट लिखा रहता है. 1 साल का इतना, 2 साल का इतना एंड 3 साल का इतना, मिनिमम 3 years. तो एक नॉर्मल one of my compatriots is explaining how what is it. No, you should stand up and do. Yes, what is it? Then what shall I do? You reduce my burden, man. Come here. Come here. Go like this and explain the same thing for all time. Jaldi जाओ. I don't want. Jaldi.
I'm not sure about my number.
And they explain and let me answer this. I'll keep it back. बोलो.
FD मतलब
Full form बोलो. Tell me. When I am explaining in detail, what is the need to now tell me? I'm very
asked me, so I told her.
no problem. You tell everybody why only she is your friend. Everyone is your friend. No problem. We will spend the night here. I will leave you.
I don't know problem.
Oh, but I want you to remember.
FD मतलब you आप उसमें जो amount डालते हो, for example.
This is the way she was explaining. थोड़ा amount डालते हैं, क्या सब्जी तरकारी है, थोड़ा डालते हैं.
नहीं मतलब for example अगर आप FD open कर रहे हो मत करो सर आप
फिर explain करो.
आप FD open कर रहे हो
नहीं करो.
मैंने FD open
क्यों
कर
कर?
कैसे डालेंगे
तो मेरे पास no, sit down. You're already. Wait. You stop that one. You have to say. Only close the video. Idhar. Leave it. The next time I found both of you explaining and others understanding, then I'll see what you are doing. Okay, thank you. Enjoy your break. जो भी है इसको बंद कर दो. ठीक है, break. I'll come back after 5 minutes. और इधर.
Make a template. So that is the. Hello, I was reading for the practice, right? It's a photo.
I did.
Of course.
Light सुने हो क्या? अबे बस कितना है? बताओ यार तो वेटनेस ना वीडियो आपसे ना है वैसे लिखने उस पर आवश्यक होता है ये ना ये अलग अलग इन इसलिए लेकिन
Sorry, बोलो.
That's good.
This is not expected from my dear students. Sit down, sir. What happened? Nobody will steal your phone. Sit down, sir. No, she is not here. Okay, let's continue the answer. Come on, come on. Which point did we do? Deposits? Write down. Show me that. कहीं नहीं जाएगा क्योंकि these are continue with the heading. These are those deposits. These are those deposits, demand deposits. Every commercial bank. These are those deposits. Every commercial bank holds it, holds it, HOLDS, it of its customers, bearing, BEA, bearing, RAG, bearing a fixed rate of interest. Fixed ROI लिखो, अगर आपको फुल फॉर्म मालूम है तो ही लिखो. Fixed rate of interest. Stop. Using a check, we actually an explain matter. Using a check, a customer can withdraw the customer can withdraw the amount as and when needed, as and when needed. Amount as by
And that.
no, it is as. She's finding out someone else.
US,
As and when needed.
US or AS? AS.
बोलो.
हाँ तो लिखना.
हाँ तू लिखना. Start
Sir,
at
us means us.
No.
Sir, us.
और मैं needed US में कब बोलोगे आप? Assign for needed. As वाला.
As and when needed. लिखो ना मैं. Don't forget names.
As and when.
No, it's as and when needed. Second sentence. ओए, don't waste the time. क्यों लेट आया मैं ये? क्या हो गया था?
आ गया. चलिए ठीक बात.
वो बोलेगा लोग. ठीक है, next time जल्दी आ. Okay, चलो. I'm standing right here. Write down second sentence. RD. Write the full form. Recurring deposits. RECURRING. Recurring deposit. I'm writing the word recurring. Yes. Is also another form of recurring deposit is also another form of modern money. Another form of modern money used by CBs, by commercial banks. Banks. Commercial banks. Second point, that is next. What is next? Check. Check. What am I बोला? What is check that you are doing? Oh, third point. Simply refers to. A check simply refers to a piece of paper instructing the bank and not per bank, to pay a specific amount. Instructing the bank to pay a specific amount on the name of. आपका FD बाकी है, go to come and explain. On the name of a payee. Payee मतलब जिसका नाम वो चेक में लिखा है. Correct. On the name of payee. जिसका नाम उस चेक में जो आपने देखा ना, something like that. हाँ, correct. One more sentence, continue. It is the most safest. It is the most safest mode of payment accepted by every individual. Accepted by every individual for any financial transaction. Accepted by every individual for any financial transaction. Careful with our transaction. Next, you write this one. It is not there, but I'm giving you digital money. Okay, digital money. Fifth one. Fifth, fourth, whatever is the number, I don't worry. Right after. It is of recent origin. It is of recent origin. Wherein it is of recent origin, wherein currency transaction is done digital, wherein currency transaction is done digital. Example, you can write whatever, GPay, Phone Pay, whatever. Okay, now I'm giving you, how many are not having the volume now? Why so many? Why? It can't go. Now go to page number, this, look at page number. It is 203. Question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3 I will give it. Those who are not having the volume, solve it in the notebook. What is the first question? What do you mean by medium of exchange? What is double? चलो जल्दी करो. Collateral मैं अभी दूंगा within 2 minutes. Once you finish. Now you write it in the note. Write it in the notebook. बताओ. Both of you get up. I'm very happy to it. I said get up and come here. Or come here. Then we take. Don't wait the time. Come quickly. Leave my dear student alone. She looks good. जल्दी आओ ऐसे तो लोग नहीं. You understand my English? FD is coming. चिरागी वहां से थक के इधर आके कहते बैठो. जितना दिखता है वैसा कार्टून नहीं दिखता है कार्टून. इंसान है कब से? अच्छा गेट अप. अरे इधर बैठो ना. हटो उधर बैठो. प्लीज. हम दोनों का ऐसा पनिशमेंट होता तो एक दोनों कूद के बाहर. चलो जल्दी करो. राइट डाउन क्विक. You write it in a notebook. Who is not having the volume, we should write it in the notebook. Collateral मैं दूँ. Collateral actually भी है, volume में है. जब मैं तो फिर जब वो आउटपुट करेगी फिर मैं आउटपुट करेगा. तुम्हारा काम क्या है? कार्य काम करता है. देखो, I have high views of my some few students when you are only 40 years old. And I'm thinking that तो भाई साहब किसके लिए वेट कर रहे हो? लिख. उसको वॉल्यूम बताना, उसको क्वेश्चन में and where is the capital? How far they are? Typically, that is not free. Name of the place. Oh, I don't know to send. That is fine. Okay, very good. Like only one boy is there in my class. I am also done. You also done. Very good. One more boy is also there. I have. One more boy is also there. All lady and must good. Good girl. Good girl. Sorry, good girl. Give me the pencil. Hey, good girl in her bed. Good. No, I didn't do this. My colonial cousins are there in Cuttack. Don't know if you understand that. I have my relatives in Colombo also, Sri Lanka. My close relatives in London. My motherland. अरे पेन दो मुझे, रेड पेन. Just to give you lectures and snatch your mobile. Pardon. Yeah, first your note. Means yours. He's the first person to show me. And he's the second person. Yeah, तेरा handwriting. Oh my God, what are you? Agreed में कितना ये आएगा? I don't agree. Right? Okay. ये किसका है? वो तो इसका है। ऐसा थोड़ी।
आप देख सकते हो
क्या देखा? कुछ नहीं।
लेकिन हम मैंने तो आपने भी देखा सर
I saw it. Hey, write down collateral and giving. Everyone write collateral. Define collateral. Very slow. अच्छा ठीक है. अरे my dear, 10th standard की तरह behavior है ही नहीं. Wait, Sanika. Come. Hey, write down collateral by the way. I'm going to. जब तक खत्म की बस. Hey, write down collateral. Write down collateral. Write down collateral. बैठो जल्दी इधर ही लिखो. इधर आ. Common sense का use करो. फटाफट लिखो और correction हो गई. Define collateral. Everyone write down. Double L. It is an asset. ASS. It is an asset which the borrower. It is an asset which the borrower owns and uses the same. And it is an asset owned by the borrower and uses the same as a guarantee or guarantee. How do you pronounce? Correct. She's on my book. To any lender. Hey boy. Okay. Collateral लिखा क्या? To any lender. अभी पेन का ढक्कन खुल रहा है. Any lender. In the case of, or in case of, sorry, not the, in case of any loan to be gained, loan लेने के लिए, simple, full stop, right on. So it can be gold मतलब ऊपर बिस्किट्स आएगा, ठीक है चलेगा, gold, jewelries, हाँ ठीक है, vehicles, आप लोग ने बोला ना livestock, ऐसे बोलने से जरा livestock. I'll tell you. Gold, jewelry, vehicles, livestock, or house documents. Now understand this collateral very neatly and clearly. Or house documents. I mean, now we have loans which are also called as mortgage loans. You know what is mortgaging?
Yes.
Anybody heard?
Yes.
In European countries, they call it as a pawn shop. Not pawn shop, pawn shop. Correct. I had first visited one part of US where they were saying now we have this garage sale coming up. Look, garage mein kya sale hota hai? And I got valuable books which are of only $2. And I got some mixies and grinders which are of only $10. जबकि उसका $200 का है. And jackets and blazers, मुझे फिर खराब लगे क्या ये पूरे लोग. And it's very common. They just keep it in the garage. And you can go and buy by giving $2, $10, and valuable commodities. अभी इंडिया में सोचो, हम अपना पिताजी का जमाने का ट्रांजिस्टर छोड़ता नहीं है, तो बजा के चला जाता है, कितने से मारना
सीरियल वो पेटी लगा के गैराज खोल दे अगर वो तो
नहीं गैराज अमेरिका में गैराज से मतलब उनका जो गैराज में है संडे लोग अपना पुराना कमोडिटीज रनिंग और बेचते हैं. And you will get at a very cheap price. I got a कौन सा वो blazer था मुझे याद नहीं है. It is worth $150. I got it only for $35. याद नहीं है. Very costly, but I got it at $35. So that is garage. Abhi, what is collateral? You are going to a bank to get a loan. And bank is asking your house documents. आप बोलेगा वो तो already loan में है. फिर आप बोलेगा और कुछ दो जिसके ऊपर मैं लोन देगा. भी समझा what is collateral? It is something that you keep it with the bank to get your loan. So that is the word collateral. Write the next heading in your notebook, which I have to explain also. Write down sources of credit. Sources of credit. Sources of credit. And make this heading like this. Sources of credit. On one side you can write formal. On other side you can write informal. And just understand this, then you will be able to write on your own.
There were this two topics as well.
कौन सा टॉपिक है?
There were loan activities with
वो बड़ा है, वो मुझे जरा डिटेल में इसके बाद ही एक्सप्लेन. Write like this in your notebook. Sources लिखो, formal and informal. ऐसा लिखो. Now your time of separation. One, her mobile is out. She will also be collateral. And you will go back to your. Now look here. When I say the word source, where are you getting the money from? अभी आपके लिए क्या source है? For your money, mom and dad. Correct. I say for me, what my source? I have to give pocket money to my mom. Although she gets a good pensions, मैं बोले कितना महीना आता pension? तुझे क्या करने का? मैं बोले मुझे नहीं चाहिए, फिर भी. Then what is your source? Is it friendly or is it official? मम्मी पापा friend है तुम्हारे. Official है. So it's so simple to tell you. Formal का मतलब official source है. And informal का मतलब friendly source है. अभी official में क्या क्या आएगा? पहले तो हमारा बैंक जिससे मुझे लोन मिल सकता है. State bank, cooperative banks, nationalized bank, foreign banks, MNBs, MNCs, all जाने दो, छोड़ो. All types of banks will be come under formal. Then we have this credit societies. नाम सुना है? Cooperative credit society. वो भी आपको लोन देता है. अभी तो महाराष्ट्र में मैंने सुना एक पतपेडी रहता है. पतपेडी. ये only वो APMC मार्केट में जाएगा तो सुनेगा. All Marathi मानुस that who is taking that saction. उनका एक अलग सा एसोसिएशन है. लोग उसको पतपेडी बोलते हैं. वहां से भी लोन मिलता है. But very small. 50,000, 1 लाख, 10 लाख नहीं देगा. So this is which source? Formal. What is informal? First comes the villain that you might have seen in old Hindi movies, money lender. पैसा चाहिए कितना? ठीक है, अंगूठा लगा. वो अपना हमारा फार्मर भी ऐसा करके अंगूठा लगा के जाता है. And after 6 months, लोन किधर है? साहब अभी तक प्रोडक्शन नहीं हुआ. चल निकाल तेरा बैल. फिर 2 महीने के बाद लोन किधर है? साहब प्रोडक्शन. चल निकाल तेरा घर का सामान. बोले अंदर कुछ नहीं साहब, बेच दिया. चल बीवी बच्चे को उठा ली. Is money lender a cheater generally?
Yes.
But क्या करे? The farmer do not have any account in ICICI. Or does he have that HDFC? He will go to money lender. But now the government of India has ensured that the loan has to come less from informal and more from where? So that is what we are going to study. There is one small answer called SHG. क्या बोल रहा है? कौन बोला? Thank you. So we always believe that both formal and informal must be there. But before RBI was nationalized, A sector का performance बहुत strong था India में. So if I say tell you, this sector gave 97% of the loan. This sector only 3%. Now after the nationalization, this sector is hardly 20%. This sector is close to 80%. Now this side is very good. Like what digital currency has made you and me to do? Your banks are introduced here. आप चाय वाले के पास भी जाके रुको स्कैन करके जाते हैं. तो इसमें कौन इन्वॉल्व हो रहा है? हमारा बैंक इन्वॉल्व हो रहा है. You understand? The more is the digital currency when we are using, the more is the black money moving, and which money is used? White money is used. So that is what this government's plans are.
What is black?
The money on which you're not paying taxes. Black money.
So how you are safe for?
अभी बड़ा बिजनेसमैन करता है. आप देखा रहेगा फर्नीचर दुकान खोला है, उसका मिनिमम भाड़ा मेरे एक फ्रेंड ही है करते हैं 3 लाख रुपए. मतलब कितना बिकता है? 1-2 सोफा बेचता है. बोले फिर 3 लाख भाड़ा. अरे छोड़ना है यार, लॉस दिखाने के लिए लगा. big businessmen, correct? Because they want to release the money which is in the name of which they are not paid the tax. अब ये मॉल में जाओ कोई भी शॉप का रेंट पूछो मिनिमम 75,000 रहता है एंड अच्छा बड़ा है तो 1.5 लाख 3 लाख 10 लाख एक मंथ का भाड़ा है यू अंडरस्टैंड उसका बिजनेस उतना होता है एक महीने में 10 लाख बढ़ेगा वो नहीं बढ़ता है तो ये जाने दो फिर मुझे इंडियन इकोनॉमी को डिटेल में बताना पड़ेगा so you understood what is formal sector and what is informal sector. Write down in your notebook. Formal primarily includes all the registered banks. All the registered banks under RBI. Okay, just here. All the registered banks under RBI. You didn't use the please. Now you will be correct. Primarily includes all the registered banks under RBI. Stop. It follows an established process of deposits. It follows an established process of deposits, loan lending, transaction, etc. Deposits, loan lending, transactions, etc. So there is less or zero chance of. So there is less. So there is less or zero. And when you're writing inside the answer zero, don't write O1. You have to write ZERO. Zero chance of any exploitation.
So what PI is supposed to say?
तो बीच में आंसर कर ले अभी मैं तेरा नोटबुक का चेक नहीं किया तो फिर मेरा भी सेकंड साइड यू राइट इनफॉर्मल
साइड में डिवाइड
हां चलेगा यार नेक्स्ट पैरा लिखना इनफॉर्मल मनी लेंडर्स फ्रेंड्स एंड रिलेटिव्स money lenders friends and relatives who offer loans to the needy at a high rate of interest. Full stop. At a high rate of interest. One more sentence. In case of ML, money lender, false practices, high rate of interest. In case of ML, false practices, high rate of interest, and other malpractices are followed. ML, malpractices. And other malpractices are followed. Oh, it's malpractices. No, not necessary. I know. Both are good. क्या बोलते हैं उड़ते चिड़िया का पर गिनते हैं हम लोग क्योंकि दोनों चिड़िया का एक तो good are followed. It is an unreliable. Informal में you. It is an unreliable source of credit. Clear, reliable है, but unreliable. But they are cheap. Now put the heading, very important heading. Everyone has to listen carefully. So the capital formation के loan lending. Write down the heading loan activities of bank. And for a few minutes, close all your notebooks and your volume and understand this. Activities of a bank. And your concentration has to be here, at least. आपके बाजू में दो दोस्त बैठे, अच्छा एक्सप्लेन करना क्या है, इसको क्या होता है, all good, चले आप for a couch or anything, you move to a new bench where you are comfortable, इधर आ जाओ, नहीं तो ये बड़ा है ना, अच्छा है ना,
मेरे पास में बैठ जा।
हाँ, जाने दो, hey look here, now when I say the word loan, I use the word this. Now the question that everyone asks, where does the bank get the money for this? Is the bank rotating its own money?
Yes.
Banker बोलते मेरे पास बहुत पैसे, चलो भाई लोन में देता हूँ. Wait,
I can.
हाँ. FD तो नहीं, हाँ FD है, हाँ output.
सर हम जो पैसे बैंक से लेते हैं
You don't speak English.
Sir.
the money that we take,
Sorry.
if I want one,
I don't want. हाँ you. सानिका.
Sir.
रुकना उसको बोलने दे. हाँ बोलो.
Sir, money which we are saving in the bank, they are rotating that money to.
कल जाके मैं मुंह उठा के चले गया, चल मेरा पूरा पैसे दे दो, क्या करेगा?
So then he don't have the money to give us.
Then तू मैं उसको दो झापड़ मारेगा.
Government want the money, they give like some 15% or something in the bank.
He's already the ratio follow with the 80% and 20%.
अरे बाप, ये रेशियो आपको कौन सिखाया? देखो, I'll tell you very simple. As everyone are correct, but the words are have to be a little bit. Every bank accepts deposits, you know that, and lends the loan. And no bank wants to give its own money to the customer. Correct है? अभी आप लोग सब लोग मिलके मेरा XYZ बैंक है, you are putting deposit. अरे अलगेश reliable बंदा है, चलो उसका अकाउंट में डाल. उसका मतलब आपके नाम से मेरा अकाउंट में डाल. And every day you are putting. Maybe like 2 years you are saving the money. And then after 2 years, I see your, transaction. मुझे लगता है इस क्लास में only 10% people है जो money regularly withdraw करता है. बाकी 90% तो withdraw ही नहीं करता है, सिर्फ account में deposit करते जाता है. So what I will smartly do, I have to give you rate of interest after every 6 months. I will take that money and circulate in the market. For example, I am offering you 3.87. Let it make 4%. But to whom I am giving, I will charge him 8% interest, almost double ले रहा हूँ. तो जब मुझे मालूम पड़ा कि XYZ कोई आएगा, मैं एक फिक्स्ड अमाउंट रेडी रखेगा, बट बाकी अमाउंट मैं लोन में दे. तो here I am giving you 6 months only once, where there I am charging him every month. Imagine if I charge even 8 rupees, that is 8%, I had given you 1 crore of loan. It itself will sum up to 80,000 rupees in a month for me. और आपको मैं उसमें से 40,000 दूंगा, वो भी 6 महीने के बाद. वो भी 6 महीने के बाद दूं. तो 6 महीने का 80,000 कितना होता है? 4,80,000 तो मैं 6 महीने में कमा लिया. और 4,80,000 में से आपको कितना फेंकना है? लो पर 40,000 एंजॉय करो. So what the bank is doing? It is loan lending, or it is capital formation, or it is, what is that heading in your volume?
Loan activities.
Loan activities of a bank. समझ में आया? अभी मैं words में डाल रहा हूँ, you will understand. First, every bank accepts deposits. दूसरा काम, lends loan. Correct? Exam में ऐसे ही लिखो, I am going to give this answer. So the second line I have to write, it gives minimum ROI. What is ROI here? On this deposit, say 4%, correct? Whereas charges very high ROI. Very high ROI, that is 8%. Example, now I'll rate of interest. The difference between, look here, how do I write? Difference between interest given, am I correct? And the interest charged is what? Is the true earning of every bank. Now who can read me the third point? True earning of a bank. Chalo, you only read, correct, girl. Read the third point. वो तो मैंने शॉर्ट में लिखा, पूरा सेंटेंस बोलो.
second one क्या है?
Between.
Difference between
That is, yes.
Difference between interest given minus interest charged, is that true or false?
Given to whom? To its customers. Taken for charged on whom? To the loan borrowers. जिसने भी बैंक से लोन लिया है, ठीक है? So I say this is, ये भी एक नया word use करूंगा, called as credit creation. Now what is credit creation? It is the bank which is creating the credit. She was asking me, sir आपने money पढ़ा दिया, अभी तक credit क्यों नहीं पढ़ा? ये आया है आपका credit.
Sir,
So if a small bank is doing this work, imagine a large bank in one day, in 1 month, in a year. But in India, we have a very safe and very prudential system which is controlled by the RBI and the FM. FM is nothing, it is a finance minister. So ये पूरा story इसलिए बोलता है because how does the bank get sufficient funds for loan? So don't you think these banks are a high profitable institution? Are they operating the money? Yes, they are generating the credit. They are creating the credit. They are helping the money to revolve. अगर बैंक नहीं है तो क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं सर, सब अपना अपना लक्ष्मी को तिजोरी में बंद करके अगरबत्ती दिखाए. And commerce या economics में उसको हम लोग bad money बोलते हैं. अगर आप सारा मनी अपने पॉकेट में रखिएगा, बैंक में डिपॉजिट नहीं करेगा, then it is bad money. Money multiply होगा? Is it okay? Now I want who to read.
Interest charged by the people is more.
No. Interest given to the people is less. But जिसने borrow किया लोन उसके ऊपर बैंक double rate of loan.
So it should be interest charged minus.
देखो, difference between the interest given. I am talking in the name of a bank.
Sir,
it's okay, man.
Interest is given by the bank. ये क्या है? Deposits है ना, जो people रखता है. और ये क्या है? Loans है जो people लेता है. So that is interest charge.
you have written interest charged after.
इधर लिखा है. हाँ, that is, ये borrower के ऊपर वो charge करेगा ना interest.
Interest charge पहले आना चाहिए और interest given.
हाँ ठीक है, but column तो ठीक है ना, column गड़बड़ नहीं हुआ ना, ठीक है. Write down the heading in your notebook.
लेकिन जो interest given होता है वो
वो
compounded होता है.
बैंक की तरफ से बोल रहा हूँ. You are my customer. I will give you the interest when you deposit.
Sir, but that interest is compounded.
Wait, every 6 months you will get it. Whereas you borrow loan from me, I will charge it every month.
Sir, but that loan given is not compounded. Sir, it is
हाँ, तो वही तो मैं बोला simple interest every month दे मुझे.
हाँ, लेकिन वो जो आपने बैंक ने मैंने बैंक को दिया.
क्यों दिया? तो बंद करो लिखता है. FD और लोन को एक साथ मत लिख रहा. हाँ. नहीं, I am giving. Write down credit creation or loan activities of a bank. Very important. Loan activities of a bank. Every commercial bank accepts deposits. Bracket में चाहे तो लिखो customers. And shall I use the word dispenses? You know what is the meaning of dispensing? Offers loans to the needy customer. सब लोग तो लोन लेता नहीं है ना? And offers loan to the needy customers. Full stop. Second point. The interest given on its deposits is minimum. Bracket में लिखो fixed by RBI is minimum fixed by RBI. जितना भी RBI बोलता है उतना देना पड़ेगा. Fixed by RBI inside the bracket. Huh? Whereas, same point. Whereas, as AS, US. Whereas, interest charged over the loans. Whereas, interest charge over the loans,
was these.
loan are high, are high, ब्रैकेट में लिखो RBI rules, इसमें भी RBI strict rules है, rules मतलब rules and regulations, not you guys use RBI rules. RBI rules.
So if I'm giving money to a person, so can I ask for 50%?
You are not a bank, no I get.
But you are
Because we welcome a money.
informal, like-
वो मनी लेंडर, अगर फिर वो ऑपोजिट पर्सन ने तेरे से पैसे लेके जाके पुलिस में केस कर दिया, यू आर कॉट. हाँ इलीगल है भाई, तेरे पास वो लाइसेंस लगता है.
But if I have the license,
then it is okay, then you are an SIDBI वाला की जाता है.
I can understand.
Now then you are a bank. Sanika, what is it? I've been watching you since my entry. Concentrate on studies. Ah yes, my dear Krishna. Yes.
With the money lenders are charged more than 8% charge.
मनी लेंडर बैंक्स में आता किधर है? ये मैं ओनली बैंक्स का काम बात कर रहा हूँ, ये तो बीच में ऐसे कुछ टॉपिक डाल दिया. ये पूरा बैंक्स है, इसमें मनी लेंडर ये फॉर्मल है क्या इनफॉर्मल है?
Formal.
तो फिर मनी लेंडर कौन है? नहीं, आई एम आस्किंग यू, डोंट पुट नेम. मनी लेंडर इज इनफॉर्मल, देन व्हाई आर यू ब्रिंगिंग हिम हियर? दिस इज अ फॉर्मल सेक्टर. इनफॉर्मल का हमारा लेना देना नहीं, वो जो ले रहा है और जो दे रहा है उनका सब. तुझे कौन जाके लेने बोला मनी लेंडर से? वही पूछेगा, है ना? जब बैंक दे रहा है तो क्यों दे? देखो, यू नो व्हाट इज द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ IDBI? अभी गवर्नमेंट ने सिड भी खोला है. IDBI का फुल फॉर्म है इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. सिड भी इज स्मॉल इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. अभी आपने वैष्णव में बोला तो और भी बोलता हूँ. देयर आर सम RRBs, रीजनल रूरल बैंक्स. देन देयर आर बैंक्स कॉल्ड व्हिच आर LAMs, लार्ज स्केल आदिवासी मल्टीपर्पज प्रोजेक्ट्स. अभी बैंक्स का मैं बोलते ही जाऊंगा, आप फिर पूछेंगे. नहीं, फिर एक और एक बैंक है जो हुडको बोलता है, हुडको, जो सिडको से ऑपोजिट है. हाउसिंग अर्बन डेवलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन बॉडी. सिडको इज द सिटी इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन. फिर एक और एक बैंक है जो RBI का सिस्टर बैंक है, उसका नाम है NABARD, NABARD, नेशनल एग्रीकल्चर रूरल डेवलपमेंट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. अभी बैंकिंग मत पढ़ो, बैंकिंग इज अ वेरी ह्यूज टॉपिक. Sidco is the body which is owning Navi Mumbai. Hudco is a bank. Housing Urban Development Corporation.
Sidco is
Sidco is the body which is doing the development of Navi Mumbai. हाँ, Sidco नहीं आया तो ये तो मचौरा का विलेज ही था, और क्या? चलो, don't waste the time. Right now. Hard. Okay. Now you write the difference between the interest given, the difference between the interest given and interest charged. The difference between interest given and interest charged. Put a hyphen and write 8 minus 4. How much? 4%. Bracket के अंदर डाल दो. हाँ, is the true income of every commercial bank. Is the true income of every commercial bank. They will use it for their own purpose. अभी बैंक कितना बड़ा है, सैलरी नहीं देने का, AC लगाया है, वो सब एक्सपेंशन. अभी फिर उसमें वो आता है, NPAs आता है, बहुत ज्यादा करोड़ों में कितना है every bank. There is a lovely movie, I don't know which OT you will get it, OTT called that India Bulls नहीं. अभिषेक बच्चन का मूवी है, कौन सा बोल रहे हैं वो? Big Bull. But you will not understand because वो उसमें परचेज करता है, बेचता है, वो स्कैम के ऊपर है. Have you heard about a person called हर्षद मेहता? उसका भी OTT पे है, वो भी देखना. ना बट आप स्कैम मत करना, एक्चुअली उसने ऑलरेडी स्कैम कर दिया हर्षद मेहता. Arshad Mehta was a normal stockbroker. उसके पास इतना मनी स्टॉक ब्रोकिंग में आया, उसने बोला अगर मेरा घर का सिलेंडर खत्म हो जाता है और दूसरा सिलेंडर आने के लिए 1 दिन लगा, आई विल कुक द फूड बाय बर्निंग द करेंसी ऑफ इंडिया। इतना पैसा जमा किया, एंड नो डाउट ही वाज अ ट्रू गुज्जू केम टू मतलब एंड बहुत लोग मुझे याद है, आई वाज इन माय स्कूल डेज, ही वाज इन फैक्ट द डे फॉर अ स्कैम। कुछ लोगों ने तो बोला था यार इसको तो फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर बना देना चाहिए। और भी है, एक्चुअली ही वाज नॉट अलोन इन्वॉल्व, कंपनी का लोग भी है।
Actually do a stop or was it just he broke the system?
No, he introduced the system by taking the loopholes.
Yeah, but
आप ये बिग बुल देखिएगा ना, आप देखना जब भी अभिषेक बच्चन का ही मूवी है, वो एक नॉर्मल से बंदा रहता है, फिर स्टॉक ब्रोकिंग में घुसता है, वो कैसा, हाँ, एंड इट इज अ वेरी नाइस मूवी, बट डोंट लर्न द रॉन्ग टेक्निक। आपको बताया जाता है कि स्टॉक ब्रोकिंग में करते क्या है लोग, इनसाइडर ट्रेडिंग देता है, बहुत सारा काम करता है। लकी भास्कर, वो कौन है? But who is Bhaskar?
I saw news Bhaskar, the entire movie they only told Bhaskar, there's a person. I don't know if it's fictional or real.
But क्या है story?
It's like how he stands at the back and the people who are working for
rich.
and then yeah,
Lucky Bhaskar.
Lucky Bhaskar.
This is South India का movie का कुछ था।
Yeah, you can see it.
Hey guys, write down the next point.
Service.
Right. हाँ. This explains the credit creation. This explains the credit creation of every commercial bank. This explains the credit creation of every commercial bank in India. At least India में तो ऐसे ही होता है. हाँ. Listen, I have finished the entire chapter, almost 90% is finished. But बाकी है. What I pick up page number 186. अभी आप लोग को जरा दिमाग को काम देते है ना, पहला नोटबुक में हेडिंग डालो टर्म्स ऑफ क्रेडिट 186. You put the heading in your notebook, terms of credit. Now you find out the answer, it is there. इधर है, हाँ हो गया, terms of credit. And write minimum 4 points. Terms of credit का 4 point लिख minimum. Make 4 points and write minimum. Complete it quickly.
So वैसा भी इसका 4.3
हाँ तो लिखो ना। क्या बोलते हैं आप लोग का नाम छापो मत अपना लगा। हाँ आने का। Should I not interfere? What are you doing? Oye, tú put that one. Full. अभी मैं एक ही देख रहा हूँ टर्म्स ऑफ क्रेडिट, लिखो ए राइट डाउन टर्म्स ऑफ क्रेडिट। नहीं वो सब नहीं, वो मैं दूंगा, फिर वो एसएनजी करके पैराग्राफ राइट आउट द आंसर टर्म्स ऑफ क्रेडिट। Write it on your own. I'll be asking her what is terms of credit. Don't. Yes. अभी जिसके पास वॉल्यूम है ना दो दिन बात कर लेगा पहले को। अभी बहुत सारा है, अभी आजकल बैंक तो बहुत कुछ करता है। एक में बैंक है। उधर है भाई। How do I see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let me see how terms of credit.
So it's not good.
Yeah, I know that's actually. So much good. Quickly finish karo. I have to explain also. Only of those people who are not right. You attended one day my online lecture, no? They started your in JU. Oh, Gina. Jana. I got that very deep sort of thing. Terms of credit written?
Yes.
All. Right.
Writings. What are we?
Terms of credit. Write down quick.
In the forward term of credit could be used for them.
Yes, if it is a mortgage loan. अभी I am a government employee, fixed income, IRS पर उसको खोला कर नहीं मिलते। अगर इधर बिजनेस के लिए लोन ले रहा है, इसमें मेरे को कंफ्यूजन हो सकते हैं, वो 6 लाख के लिए। अभी मेरा घर अभी 1 करोड़ का है इंसान, उसका 85% मुझे लोन मिल तो 75 to 80 lakhs बैंक से मुझे करेगा। जब मैं इस शेयर करेंगे वो मेरा घर का डॉक्यूमेंट करेगा। That is a collateral, sir.
You did not know the spelling of parent.
I did not know the spelling of.
Parent.
What did I say?
Currently,
You
right.
are in GUR.
हाँ तो
Take our
oh really?
spelling mistake.
That be हो सकता है। I'm a human being, she said. So sweet. You are clearing my spelling mistake. Oh, she's a human being. Oh my God. I considered her. Yeah, how your friend is batting with me. बस इसको लेके जा हर जगह। एक स्कूल देखो एक बच्चा देखो आउटस्टैंडिंग होके लिख रहा है गुड बच्चा जल्दी से कम पढ़ता है तू सुन हाँ?
There is not ready.
तेरे साथ बैठा ना ठीक है तो इसी के साथ बैठे तो एसी Shall I explain? Everyone have written?
Last word.
I said, hey guys, you have written. Shall I explain? The word terms means what? Some instructions. And here it is terms of loan. When you go and ask for a loan, everyone stop writing. It is there in the volume. You understand? Banks will ask certain restrictions or certain rules you need to follow. First of all, they will ask you how much is your need of loan. You tell XYZ amount. The next thing he will ask, he or she will ask what? Your documents. Generally for us, we pay a highest income tax, especially we from UT, 36% professional tax. बाद में रिबेट मिल जाता है दूसरी बात है बट हर महीना जाता है हमारा सैलरी से मतलब दे नीड टू पे मी बैक तो उसको हम लोग IRS बोलते हैं व्हाट इज IRS इंडियन रेवेन्यू सिस्टम
Why they are paying you?
बिकॉज़ इट इज माय मनी
Then why are they taking?
आफ्टर 2 years 2 साल तक तो वो मेरे जैसे कम से कम 1 करोड़ क्या 10 करोड़ पीपल है वो कितना छापेगा वो सोचो So now I'm saying when you are going and asking a loan to a bank, bank first ask your documents. अभी पहला डॉक्यूमेंट इंडिया में आधार कार्ड है ना आपने दे दिया आपका एम्प्लॉयमेंट डिटेल्स दे दिया आपने और कहीं से लोन लिया क्या नहीं आपका सोर्स ऑफ इनकम क्या है यस एंड आर यू पेइंग टैक्सेस रेगुलरली यस अभी तो इंडिया में एक स्कोर है जो आप लोग भी ऐड में देखा रहेगा सिबिल स्कोर मिनिमम 500 या 600 के ऊपर अगर आपका सिबिल स्कोर है यू आर एबल टू गेट अ लोन Now when I'm putting all these questions, you are happy to answer all my questions?
Yes.
अब बोलेगा क्यों चाहिए? मैंने दूंगा, मैं लोन भी नहीं दूंगा, क्या दिक्कत है? So when I'm saying TOC, terms of credit, mean these are simple rules which every customer need to follow to get a loan. अभी he was asking me, sir, collateral money lender के पास जरूरी है क्या? Money lender कोई collateral नहीं मांगता है. Money lender सिर्फ आपको एक revenue या stamp paper में एक thumb ले लेता है. तेरा पूरा नसीब अब मेरे हाथ में. While you are taking a loan from the banks, also bank asks you to sign documents. And let me tell you, you have to read the documents very carefully. अभी मैंने एक ही लोन लिया, मैंने जिंदगी में फिर वो लोन बंद भी कर दिया और I don't want to take. क्यों? कम से कम 75 to 120 pages था मुझे साइन करने का. And my dad was saying, read the document, read. यार उतना टाइम रहता तो मैं घर लेके नहीं जाता. I signed it. ये लेके जा. I hardly took 5,40,000. I ended up paying to the bank close to 12,20,000. And बैंक ने बोला सर ये तो बहुत छोटा अमाउंट है. बोला बस आप अपना मुंह लेके जाओ यार.
Sir, banks opening के लिए क्या procedure?
अच्छा तो पहला अपना अकाउंट ओपन कर, फिर बैंक ओपन बाद में करेंगे. हाँ. So when I'm saying all these things, it is nothing but terms of credit. Is terms of credit very important? Yes, it is. वरना कोई भी आके लोन लेके निकल जाएगा. Like in America, there is no hard documentation. It is very fixed. You take 10 crore, you take 1 billion, because America is a capital surplus country. Whereas India is also, but India का बैंक आज तक major collapse नहीं हुआ है जैसा अमेरिका में हुआ है, because of all the strict conditions only. हाँ, terms of credit is very important. Collateral is also a point of terms of credit. अभी समझ में आया? Collateral भी उस terms में ही है. हाँ, what is your point?
If we take educational loan from the banks.
Educational loan is different. Don't confuse.
नहीं.
When you are taking a loan from the bank for education, you fly to a different country. You will be charged only simple interest till you do not finish your education. And when you come back or when you get your job, then the compound interest will start. तब तक RBI उसका लॉस का बेयर करेगा, क्योंकि वो एजुकेशनल लोन है. ऐसा नहीं कि आज लिया और कल से आपको रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट लगा, अब बोलेगा मैंने तो पढ़ाई स्टार्ट ही नहीं किया. ना भी पर्सनल लोन, ना भी मैरिज लोन, डिवोर्स लोन नहीं है, बाकी सब लोन है इंडिया में.
If they take that, so can we use it for?
How come it will pay to directly to the university? मैंने भी लिया 1500 पाउंड, 15,000 पाउंड. वो अगर मेरा अकाउंट में आता तो then I will be the rich man. He will not give a single pound to me. University will take it. Hey, got it?
15,000 pound किसके लिए आप?
वो जाने दो, अपना पर्सनल स्कूल है. अपना मतलब मेरा. Okay, let us go to one question which everyone will write. The next 2 minutes you can wind up and run it to your home. Write down the question. Only one part is left. Then I will finish it with the next. Briefly explain. Right now, let me say how many have listened to my lecture carefully. Briefly explain the evolution of money. उसमें नहीं है. Briefly explain. उधर नहीं, notebook में लिखो. Evolution of money. One more question. What do you mean by? What do you mean by a common medium of exchange? What do you mean by a common medium of exchange? हाँ चलो लिखो, अच्छा हो गया ना? Repeat है. A common medium of exchange. One more question. Explain the role of RBI. मेरे पास तो बहुत सारा क्वेश्चन है, मैं देते जाऊँ. Explain the role of RBI in India. चलो, you can attend second question right now. Looking at the volume, looking at your textbooks, etc., etc. Only मैं है common medium of exchange. Show me that. मैंने वो नहीं मालूम था. अरे show the speaker. वो नहीं देखने का, ऐसा ही वाला ही होता है. रखो. बस नहीं चाहिए. I don't see. Hey guys, come on, right? Online. I want to show me the first, second answer and then go. Right.
Yes,
Once again, right.
The money in the common medium of it.
सर मैंने बात कर दिया
And a meaning picture. What do you mean? I didn't say money. लिखो दिखो और बागो. Sorry, लिखाओ जिखाओ whatever. Show me and better I use my mother tongue. Right, show me and then do. Yeah,
sir.
I'm very careful. और एक लिखो ये दोनों. I'm not leaving you guys sitting here only. Showing me the answer. Right? Yeah, what? Right? What are you searching for?
सर
I already separate. ठीक है. उधर लिखो अभी जो मैंने दिया है. जो Hey guys, listen. This Sunday, which chapter text you are having?
National development.
I had completed. Is it? Anybody who was missing on that day? So ठीक है. I am moving now. Everyone will show me the coordinator and then only move up. Sit in front.
प्लीज वो
हाँ? पूरा 2 लाइन लेके एक लाइन उठा के कहाँ से 2 कॉपी करके आए.
Sir, दो है sir.